Hey, how's it going, you guys? This is Spydeco64, back here once again with yet another Marvel Legends review. And in today's video, we are going to be having a look at the Marvel Legends Amazon exclusive Infinity Saga Gladiator Hulk. All right, so this is a figure that has been on my radar for quite a bit of some time now, but I really, honestly, I just basically forgot about it. That's really, I have to be honest with you. I forgot about it completely, just slipped my mind. But however, though, was able to grab this guy on Amazon for a bit of a decent price. I mean, it was pretty pricey, 43 bucks, which I mean, is a bit expensive, but I will kind of talk a little bit about the price afterwards, though. But with that being said, let's now go and head on into the review.
So here we are now on to the review. So here's a quick look at the packaging for the Gladiator Hulk. So we're just going to spin this thing around. Of course, you know, it is basically what you get here. Of course, this is the plastic-free packaging before Hasbro decided to go back to the normal window style box packaging. So we have the Marvel Legends logo right there. It says Gladiator Hulk up there. You got, of course, a render of the Gladiator Hulk right there. There's an image of him behind there. There is an Infinity Saga logo up here. Now, I don't really know if Gladiator Hulk is supposed to be a part of the Infinity Saga line. I think he is, but kind of unofficially, I think. I don't know, it's kind of weird because this is, of course, one of like the first Infinity Saga figures with no window. And then here's an image of Gladiator Hulk from Thor Ragnarok, Marvel Legends series. There's an image of the character, or of the figure, more of a render. And then on the back, Marvel Legends series Gladiator Hulk, picture of the figure, the accessories that you get with the figure, and that is pretty much it in terms of the packaging. So yeah, now luckily didn't get screwed over by Amazon, and I got the figure right here. And this is basically what you get. You get a Gladiator Hulk. I mean, really, what else do you really want? So, all right, the MCU Hulk. Not many people like the way that he was portrayed in the MCU. Some really preferred, some don't like, you know, Smart Hulk. Some people thought his solo movie with Edward Norton was boring. However, though, this is one of the few MCU Hulk figures, at least in the Marvel Legends line. This has to be probably one of the best ones in the line, in the Marvel Legends line. Now, before I do go ahead and begin off, I do want to go ahead and just preface this. Let's just actually remove, let's go ahead and actually remove some of the accessory pieces right here. This figure right here, the Gladiator Hulk. Originally, this was a Build-A-Figure. Back during when Thor Ragnarok was first being released, this was the main Build-A-Figure, which makes sense because Hulk was a bit of a hefty character. And also, when I also unboxed this figure, or when I first got it, I did not expect it to be this heavy. Like, I mean, it's not like heavy, but it's got some bulk to it. It's got some pretty good weight to it, and all that sort of stuff. And honestly, like, I think that might actually warrant a little bit of the price height because, you know, it's a bit of a hefty figure and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, this was the main Build-A-Figure for Thor Ragnarok, and, you know, not many people were, you know, wanting a release of Gladiator Hulk, but there were, of course, some that didn't get the figure. And I was one of those people that did not originally get that figure. And I can tell you, this is not going to be a comparison to the original Gladiator Hulk because I just simply don't have it. So I'm going to judge this figure off of what I have here. So looking at the figure on its own, it's awesome. It's pretty freaking great. Just look at the amount of, first of all, in terms of aesthetics, in terms of the bulk, this is the Hulk right here. This is the Hulk, you know, all beefed up. Look at all this, you know, see those, you know, these thighs here and all that sort of stuff, you know, the big calves, the back, you know, all these muscles, you know, or the biceps, you know, and, you know, all that sort of stuff, you know, and, you know, the traps underneath. aesthetically, this is a really fantastic looking Hulk. Now, I know that a lot of people, would like to see this figure without the armor on. I would too, but for now, this is really all what we have here. But in terms of aesthetics, this is simply fantastic. Absolutely fantastic the way Hasbro did this figure. Now, it's weird because I'm judging a figure based off of this is from 2017. And to be fair, I mean, that was actually when Marvel Legends were actually like worth buying. Like, even for the MCU figures, they were kind of worth buying and all that sort of stuff. So, that I will say. But anyways, let's now go ahead and have a look at the accessories. So, when you open up this figure, he comes with both of these two accessories. So, all right, let's actually go over the weapons here real quick. So, since this is Gladiator Hulk, he does come with his two weapons, his axe, and of course his hammer right here. These are pretty heavy, especially this one is pretty heavy, and this one's a bit light, the axe and all that sort of stuff. And they're not made of a cheap plastic. They're actually really solidly done. So these are really good right here. Pretty good. So, we got that. We'll put those away. We of course have the helmet right here, looking pretty snifty. I do actually have a piece from the original Hulk Build-A-Figure back when this figure was being released and all that sort of stuff. And yeah, this looks really great. I dig it. And then we go down to, well, here's the thing, is that on the packaging, it already labels the accessories, but I have most of them on the Hulk. So let's actually kind of go ahead and address, this one real quick. So here's the head. This is the head that came with the original figure. And, I wasn't really too big of a fan of this face. I don't know. I can kind of see Mark Ruffalo in some angles, but I don't know. I don't really know. I just really can't see him mostly in there. I do like the paint that's done with the hair, the gray that's a little bit showing, and hey, it's a pretty good looking Hulk head. If you really want to make this into a comic book version, like maybe for any of you customizers out there, this could be pretty cool. I dig it. And then he also comes with, and right here, here's actually something that is really annoying with this figure. So, as of course you can see, I have Hulk right here. This is basically what he comes with out of the box, and that is he comes with, on this side of his right arm, he does come, with the with his right arm, he comes with, an open gripped hand so he can hold his weapons. Now, and here's actually something and this is really annoying, really annoying, but he only comes with only one fisted hand. So if you want Hulk to do, some smashing, you really only have one fisted hand to do so. And I don't understand why Hasbro didn't go all the way, and I don't understand why they just simply didn't include another fisted hand. That right there is just simply annoying, and I just do not understand that. And that right there is just outright pure laziness from Hasbro. Just overall, like, if you're going to have him, with an interchangeable accessory, go the full mile, like, go all out. I don't know why they did that. But if we can say one thing about this figure is, this is really the reason why I got the figure, was because of this head right here. A classic screaming Hulk head. This right here, this head sculpt looks fantastic. I can see, definitely looks like Mark Ruffalo's Hulk. And, again, this really makes me wonder, like, if anyone can, like, if Hasbro will ever one of these days make an Infinity War Hulk, they should definitely reuse this head for this and all that sort of stuff. And again, Infinity War Hulk is just basically this, just without the armor pieces on. So yeah, again, I mean, really love this head sculpt. This is a reason why I have it on. I mean, this is pretty much the way Hulk looks on my MCU shelf. All right, well, looking though at the rest of the figure though, again, really nicely done. This part right here is looks like to be a separate piece, so maybe if any of you want to take that off, maybe you could do that, but you might need to heat up this arm so you can pull out the socket and all that sort of stuff. But you see the war paint going down the side of his chest, or from his pec down to the abs. Have some right here and all that sort of stuff. Of course, he has some on his face. And there's the shoulder pad, which originally I think this was silver, and Hasbro did go ahead and correct it. And then this arm right here has some armor bits and pieces, but not the other one, so it's not perfectly symmetrical. And then we come down here to the belt, or to the skirt area. And admittedly, now this is something that is inaccurate, and that is these purple right here, purple area, that's supposed to be blue. So again, Hasbro did not fully commit to trying to make this figure 100% accurate. But yeah. And then here's the legs. Look pretty good. You know, I always thought that this was a separate piece. Or is this actually a separate piece? Huh. It actually is a separate piece. I think this whole entire, like, you know, the chanka, yeah, it's actually a separate piece. So again, like, I think Hasbro could go out of their way and they could make an Infinity War Hulk. It's just that they need to remove the armor pieces, and maybe they need to make a new mold and all that sort of stuff. But I'm not really so sure, But anyways, though. Yeah, let's actually put the accessories off to the side, and we are going to do a size comparison here. So you want to know how far Hasbro has gone in making their figures? Here is the Age of Ultron Hulk. This has been my Hulk figure for many, many years, this version of Hulk. And in many ways, I still like it, but this Hulk figure right here is just, it's just simply just amazing. It just simply really is just a bit better. But, I mean, still though, I like this one. You know, this is like, it's like that, the Top Gear meme, where Jeremy Clarkson went, the meme where it goes, "This is brilliant, but I like this." Like, that's me right now. With this Hulk figure. But yeah, but one thing though I can say for sure is that this figure is a bit outdated in a lot of areas, and I mean, eventually it was going to be facing retirement, and it probably has now come to its end. So this Hulk right here, you have done a really great service, but we're gonna put you away for now. Maybe I don't know, maybe I'll use that for something else. So yeah, now let's reach to the conclusion of this figure. So I'm going to give you all my final thoughts here now.
And that's really going to be it for the video here today. I hope all of you enjoyed this one. This is a little bit of a different kind of video. Instead of looking at a variety of different figures or me just ranking them, this is like my first actual full-on review. So if any of you liked the video, or maybe you want to see more, just, let me know. I mostly base this off of the view count, so if this video really honestly doesn't really get too many views, then I can maybe understand why maybe people just don't really want to look at it, just because admittedly I don't really have anything to offer or really anything interesting to talk about from this figure. But in the end, though, I overall really, really like this figure. This has to be probably one of my favorite pickups from Hasbro, especially in the Marvel Legends line for quite some time now, just because it's a character, the Hulk, a character that I absolutely have been wanting just a new figure of from the MCU for quite some time now. and maybe hopefully eventually later down the line, maybe we'll get, you know, more MCU Hulk figures, maybe some brand new ones. Maybe they'll offer up something new. Now, overall, this figure, while it is a bit frustrating, especially with sometimes the paint being, you know, off and not being 100% accurate, I still think that this is a decent release. So again, for, you know, a price around the price of, you know, 30 or excuse me, $40 on Amazon, I honestly would recommend this figure. I honestly would. You know, I mean, that might be a price that maybe some people may not want, but you have to really then again have to consider when I first, you know, held this figure, especially with it in the packaging. It was a pretty hefty figure, so it kind of really warrants that that price. But I don't know. It's your money. You can decide what to do with it. So I hope all of you enjoyed this video, and I will see you all in the next one.